on the starting lineup, or whether going back to what it was with Rondo or sticking big like last game?
No, we're going to stay the same. Test that out for another game.
What are the things that you saw from that lineup on both ends of the floor in the one time you got to see Philly?
Well, we were scoring the ball. We didn't get a lot of stops with Phillies. Philly's a good team. They're making shots. But small sample size, we need to see a little more of it.
You've been pretty consistent all season about the defensive message. It was there for a long time. You've mentioned the slippage lately, Luke. One game left. What are the things you want to focus on defensively to get back to where you're looking to be?
Just the basics, the fundamentals. It starts with our transition defense. And there goes to our individual defense, then our shell defense, and then finishing possessions with rebounds. It's nothing that crazy, but when we're putting up good defensive games, we do those things pretty well. Offensively, we can help that out by not turning the ball over. But this team likes to get out and run and shoot a ton of threes, so it's going to be important for us to be locked in on that end of the floor.
They gave you a tough game back in LA. It's been a little bit since then, but is this another one of those teams where they can play much better than what their record says?
Yeah, they do. A lot of times you see them, they get off to great starts. They got leads on top playoff teams in second, third quarters. It just they got a lot of young guys, and they struggle to close out wins, close out games, like most young teams do. But they're in games and they play hard, and they play fast, so they're very capable.
Are either Tyson or Mike going to be available?
I still don't have that answer, so we'll see closer to game time. He came down on someone's foot late in that Philly game, and he kept playing, but then after the game, it got pretty swollen on him.
Reggie told us the other day that he's still just trying to figure out where his shots are coming from. I mean, in the offense, I mean, do you just kind of trust him to figure that out in some sense and kind of adjust his shot accordingly, or how much kind of control does he have over what he does offensively?
No, it'll come. I mean, we give him the video playbook. We still with him, talk about the plays, but then you need time and practice together. So we haven't had much of those, many of those, since he's been here. So it's it'll come as he gets comfortable with what we're doing, and the guys get comfortable with where he likes to score the ball from.
How will you manage the break with the new guys? Obviously, everyone deserves a break, but I mean, do you give them stuff to take home with them? Or?
Yeah, they've both been given video playbooks, but it's mandatory breaks, and then it's good for guys to get away from everything for a few days, and then guys that are hurt will be in LA getting treatment, and we'll have coaches there for guys that are planning on sticking around, and we'll get workouts, and then we'll get back after a Tuesday night.
Luke, for Tyson, the same that you've just been trying to find spots to give him rest.
No, Tyson got his toe pretty good in that Philly game. In the second quarter of the Philly game, he sprained, jammed, or whatever the condition is you want to call it, but his toe was bothering him pretty bad.
I think the Lakers have kind of this cloud of distractions every year to some degree. And it's like how the whole social media has played in that over recent years. But you take that out of it, does this year feel any crazier through this up to this ceremonial halfway point?
There's been more noise this year, but that was to be expected. With the moves in the off season, that was something to be anticipated.
Any comment on just the NBA with Ben and Magic Johnson? That said, that went y'all's way. Obviously, there were no tampering or whatever.
What's the question?
I was just wondering if you had any reaction to the NBA putting out that statement saying that it's not.
We're worried about trying to play ball here. That's it. That's all we're worried about.
Thanks, everyone.